Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for Gemini. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Geminis, please. Alright, so your person is showing up as the Eight of Pentacles. Your energy, the Page of Cups. So it looks like you have some developing feelings here. And we see the Five of Swords in reverse, but it may be that no one's really taking action. Now this could obviously be someone here that you know you want to heal things with, or they want to heal things with you. And we see the Six of Swords in reverse. But your person isn't quite moving forward just yet, Gemini. There may be something here that's holding them back. But let's see, the Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like this is someone that you may see out and about. So it could be somebody in the neighborhood, somebody at the gym, somebody at work, at school, someplace you like to go back to frequently. All right, and we see the King of Pentacles, so it does look like they have some earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is somebody who's stable, somebody who's secure, somebody who's responsible. I also feel like they're generous. All right, and they're viewing you as the World in reverse, fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. So it does look like this person feels like there's some unfinished business here. Now that may be with you if you've started something here with this person already, but for others of you, I feel like there could be something that they still need to finish before they can come towards you. So some of my Geminis, you could have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in your chart, but I definitely feel like you have sweet feelings here, or it's the beginning of intimacy. Some feelings are developing. But you are guarded, the Nine of Wands. You definitely hold a torch for this person, but you are guarded. You've been through a lot. You don't want to rush into anything. You know, you want someone who's going to meet you halfway. All right, and you're viewing this person as the Ace of Wands in reverse. Interesting. So you may feel like this person is going to reject you, or they have rejected you in some way, shape, or form. All right, but with the Five of Swords in reverse, I just feel like, you know, nobody's really taking action here. I feel like both of you are relatively low drama, don't want any drama here. All right, they're viewing the relationship as the Four of Pentacles. So they're still kind of holding back, but they're holding on to you, Gemini. And you're viewing the relationship as the Ten of Cups. But see, this is something you really want. You may feel like you're soulmates, there may be love here, or you want to be in a higher level of commitment with this person. But we see the Page of Cups in reverse. There's hesitation, and there may be something that you're not fully, completely trusting. And it does feel like this person, they're a little bit detached, or they're not coming towards you. So that makes sense that you're, you know, questioning whether or not this is right, whether or not they like you, whether or not they're into this, are they sincere? All right, so let's see what else we need to know about them. Okay, we have, yep, they're not taking action right now, Gemini. All right, and we see the door to romance, but mark my words, they do have romantic feelings for you. And we see broken heart, but it may be that they're healing, or they want to avoid heartbreak right now. We see envy energy. This person may feel like they don't have enough to offer you. They may also be worried about gossip or third party. You know, there could be somebody around you who really likes you. They might know about that. There could, like with that envy energy, I'm kind of getting like there could be some negative interference, bad advice, or, you know, worried about like what will coworkers think, or, you know, what other people might think. But I also feel like this person still does need to heal something, or they need to wrap something up here. But they have romantic feelings for you, and they feel like this, you know, your story isn't quite over here. All right, so let's see what's their shadow, or what might they be hiding, or what might be holding them back. Okay, we see insecurities. Okay, and that tracks also with this envy card. They might feel like they don't have enough to offer you. So work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationships. That's your person's energy. And walking away. You leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work it out. Yeah, so this person may have a tendency to, dip or disappear when things feel difficult, or there's stress, or there's anxiety, or there's conflict. And it looks like you do have a lone wolf here on your hands. Their energy. Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? I actually feel like this person, it's more of the latter, that this person is worried about getting hurt again. It looks like they've built some stability for themselves. And so they may be worried about, rocking the boat here. Let's see what they would like to say to you. What does this person want to say to my Geminis? All right, we see detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. I do feel like this person is a little bit detached, and I think that's what you're not trusting. That's what you're not sure about. Why aren't they comfortable coming towards me? Why aren't they taking action? Why aren't they pursuing me? And values, we have too many differences. So they might be worried that you two are very different from one another. But I also feel this person is very focused on their stability, more so than like focused on the differences that you have. But there is unfinished business here, and they may feel like they have unfinished business with you, Gemini, or they may feel like they have unfinished business in another area, of their life, whether it's with another connection, whether it's, healing from something, whether it's, their work taking up all their time. All right, so what we're not seeing here is, Gemini, there may be someone new coming into your life. So you may have other options available to you. So just remember that if somebody's not, giving to this connection, if somebody's not meeting you halfway, it's not about chasing anyone. But you two do bring out the best in each other here. Some of you, you're just friends, and that you're contemplating whether or not it should be more than that or not. Okay, so let's see what this person's next actions are towards my Geminis, please. What are this person's next actions towards my Geminis, please? All right, the Seven of Coins in reverse. Okay, so the wait is over. Eight of Swords in reverse, freeing themselves from some sort of overthinking a karmic situation. But the Four of Swords, yeah, it's like not completely taking action, but I do get the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles could be making you some sort of offer. It's about it's like about equal give and take, about exchange, but it still kind of reads as a bit more of a platonic card. So I feel like this person is definitely still going to be showing up in your energy. They may be a little bit avoidant because they're still healing. They're not really ready to take action here. But the Seven of Coins in reverse is telling me that they're, really trying to focus on their balance. They may feel like they're not quite ready to move things into a new direction here with you, Gemini. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. What advice and guidance do we have for my Geminis here, please? Advice and guidance for my Geminis. I can see why you're hesitant, because it's like they do have romantic feelings, but they're not quite ready to move forward. All right, and don't fill the silence. Let others show you who they are. Yeah, so it's like, and also this is about not you having to take action or push harder here, Gemini. All right, so don't fill the silence. Let others show you who they are. And at the bottom of the deck, we're seeing trust what's stable. What's meant for you won't require constant tension. Yeah, so if something is really, truly meant for you, Gemini, it isn't gonna, it's not gonna dysregulate you. So just remember that. Again, I feel like the major takeaway here is that there are romantic feelings here, but I feel this person, they need to end something, or they need to heal. They're holding back because of insecurities, but because they're super focused on their stability, and it's like almost like they're conflict avoidant. And I don't even think that you've brought this person conflict, but I feel like we're looking at somebody's capacity here to give and receive love. And I feel like there's a friendship here. I feel like I said, there's romantic feelings. They care deeply about you, but I don't know if they're ready to move this connection to the next level. All right. So don't feel the silence and trust what's stable, what's meant for you won't require constant tension. All right, my lovely Geminis, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.